I was watching Brandon Jennings crash out over Drew Holiday and Jeff Teague being better than him because he thinks that he's better than them. And they did like a 2009 redraft and he thinks that he's going to like go ahead of all of them. So I have a 2009 redraft, just the top 10 picks. And I wanted to see if you guys think Brandon Jennings would go top 10 in this redraft. I have the pool of players here. So we can go one by one. The Clippers had the first pick. In real life, they took Blake Griffin.
Okay.
But we know Steph Curry's in this draft, Harden's in this draft, and those are the top two.
Easy.
All right, yeah. Blake, send it. All good. Definitely not. Brandon Jennings not getting taken over him.
So are you saying Blake first pick or Curry first pick?
Obviously, Curry.
You had that?
Second pick, yeah.
Well, it could have been Harden.
No,
No,
actually couldn't have been. Like, not even close. Actually, never.
There's actually no world where it's Harden.
No, not even nowhere ever. Actually,
not even in 2K is it Harden.
Yeah, no, he's right. He's cooking.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Grizzlies at number 2. They took Hasheem Thabeet in real life.
This is Harden.
Okay,
Harden.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Firm number 2.
Yeah, he has a case for number 1, so he has to be number 2.
No case. 0 rings.
Number 3, we have the OKC Thunder. In real life, they took Harden.
Blake?
Here they take Blake Griffin.
I was gonna say, Blake
the only
is 3.
other player is DeMar DeRozan.
We could take Blake.
Okay, you guys take Blake.
Yeah.
The 5th overall pick. In real life, they took Tyreek Evans.
Fourth.
Yes, the 4th overall pick. In real life, they took Tyreek Evans.
Okay.
There's Jrue Holiday in the draft.
Good pick at the time.
I'd take Jrue over DeMar, personally.
I don't hate that.
I would too. For the Kings, I might take DeMar.
I feel like that's hindsight. And I guess that's what this whole thing is.
Steph going 1. It's hindsight.
No doubt. I feel like DeMar, I mean, like hindsight 2025, but like DeMar at his best is better than Jrue at his best. It's just that Jrue is a role player, like one of the best ever.
Jrue's an all-star.
2018
one time.
all day.
Two times. That's on me. 2 times.
No, he was an all-star level player until he shifted to a role.
I agree. DeMar DeRozan was like what, a 5-6 time all-star?
No, DeMar's an all-star locked.
Yeah. I think we go DeMar personally. I
don't
think
mind. I don't
okay.
mind. Yeah, I'm not.
So DeMar gets drafted to the team that he's currently on. Number 5, the Timberwolves. They had back-to-back picks, 5 and 6.
Yeah,
this is Jrue.
This is Jrue.
Okay, we still have Tyreek Evans on the board.
We can wait.
We still have Brandon Jennings. Does he not enter the matrix here?
Is this Marc Gasol's year or no?
No, it's not.
No.
So you guys are taking Brandon Jennings. I mean, you guys are taking Jrue Holiday over Tyreek Evans.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this David Lee draft?
No.
Okay. Just excellent.
Yeah, it's so the remaining players we have on the board, I'll tell you right now. We have
Green,
Tyreek
Lawson.
Jennings. We have Lawson. We have Teague. We have Rubio. We have Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson is like the best big man in this draft.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Aaron Baines went undrafted in this.
Did anybody else go undrafted?
I'm looking right now.
You said
Monto
Jeff
G,
Teague,
Joe Ingles,
Brandon Jennings,
Marcus Landry.
I'd personally
Wesley Matthews.
go Tyreek Evans.
Okay, so the 5th
What
pick
about
was the
Darren
Wolves.
Collison?
Darren Collison.
Over
That's a good one.
Teague.
So the 5th pick right now, we took Jrue. The 6th pick, who do the Wolves take? We have Collison, who you mentioned. We have Tyreek Evans. We have Brandon Jennings. And then we have just a bunch of guards.
I'd go Tyreek. That's my vote.
Thoughts on Danny Green?
Not over Jeff Teague, bro. Jeff Teague was an all-star.
Danny Green had a record 3s in the finals until Steph Curry.
I thought I assumed we're picking just who's better. Like who would go like in just a better vibe. I love Danny Green. Perfect role player. I'd go Tyreek Evans.
I'm cool with Tyreek.
Tyreek Evans is supposed to be a star.
I mean, isn't he the reason to blame for not being?
How the mighty have fallen, man.
At one point, I think the position changed. The Kings changed his position. His like second year, they made him play like small forward and stuff.
Rookie year Tyreek Evans was LeBron trajectory.
Wow. Here we go.
He's not lying.
25 and 5. Only a handful of players have done it. LeBron, Paulo might have gone there. No, he didn't. He's at 3.
He did. He did.
I don't think he had as many assists.
Oh no, I'm sorry, but he did have the 20 points.
Yeah.
So the Wolves take Tyreke Evans. They have a Jrue Holiday, Tyreek backcourt duo, which we saw with the Pelicans when they had Anthony Davis. Number 7, the Warriors. Who do
Ty
they
Lawson.
take?
Ooh, over Jeff Teague?
Ty Lawson was a
Brandon
bucket, man.
Jennings,
Is
I
this
think
the Brandon Jennings
starts
spot?
getting the
I think
major.
Jeff Teague better than both.
I think Teague and Brandon Jennings. I take both over Ty Lawson.
Wow, disrespecting Ty Lawson.
Yeah,
Man.
it's a little
2K
bit.
legend.
Yeah.
I'd take Ty over Brandon Jennings, and I love Brandon Jennings.
I don't know.
Like, I know what he giving me. Pure playmaking chops. That boy gonna pass that shit, man.
So
Ty
what is
Lawson
the
really
vote,
was-
John?
I'd
Who are
vote
you picking?
Jeff Teague here. I'm voting Jeff
Okay,
Teague.
I'm cool. with
Riv
Teague.
is. We have one for Teague. Dels is going with Teague. Jrue, who are you going with?
I mean, if the guys want to go Teague, I'm cool with Teague. I really don't feel one way or another.
What's your
I
vote,
think
John?
It's pretty close. Ty Lawson's underrated, but I'm gonna go with Jeff Teague.
Okay, 8th overall pick, the New York Knicks.
This
Jennings
is where I
can
think
go
Brandon
here.
Jennings goes.
Oak Hill, Star, New York.
Do we think about Ricky Rubio at all?
Ooh. I mean, that's like
about
picking
Ricky.
Ty Lawson.
Yeah, Ty's got to go here. We almost took him last spot.
I'd rather
Ty's
pick
easy
Ty
over Brandon Jennings. Are we just moving Brandon Jennings down because he's disrespected Jrue Holiday the last few days?
No, I think it's close. I would like Brandon in New York. I would take Brandon.
Wasn't Brandon Jennings an inefficient bucket getter?
Yes.
Okay, so like removed, like strongly?
Aura's
Yeah.
moving.
Ty Lawson also fell off pretty fast.
He did.
But his best years 2012 to 2015, he averaged 16 and 8. He shot 45% from the field and 35.8% from 3.
I'll be honest. We're picking a bunch of mid right now.
What about
So,
Wesley Matthews? Thoughts?
Ooh, 3-and-D guy. I don't hate it. Top 10? Ooh.
Danny Green or Wesley Matthews? I'd lean Danny Green.
I'd lean Danny Green also.
Yeah.
Danny Green or Brandon Jennings?
What do the Knicks need right now, baby?
Some 3 and
They
D.
need everything. At this time, they took Jordan Hill in real life.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I feel like it's between Jennings, Lawson, and Rubio.
You gotta go Lawson. He's getting 16 in his prime, and he fell off, but so did Jennings at like 2015, 16. he
Jennings
fell
is
off a
giving
cliff.
you 19 and 6.
But Jennings
On
ruptured his Achilles though. Ty Lawson, I think, just stopped caring.
Yeah, he did
Fair
mess up
point,
his
yeah.
leg.
So that's why, I would vote Brandon Jennings here at this spot. I think this is the Brandon Jennings spot.
I'd be cool with that. Ricky's close though.
Ricky Rubio is close. Part of me thinks he's over Ty Lawson, especially Ricky Rubio pre ACL injury.
He's pretty
Are we
good.
just going off that boy nice vibes in this draft? Because again, I feel like Danny Green probably should go over some of these guys.
Based off what?
3 and D, fit it.
Fit it.
I'm gonna sound like Brandon Jennings here. I just don't think like Danny Green as a basketball player is just better than Brandon Jennings.
So
Yeah,
we
he's
are
better
going
than
off
both
of
of
that
them.
boy nice.
I just think who's better. I think Jennings is better.
I just think Brandon Green actually had a respectable long career.
Yeah, he
Brandon
also played on like the Spurs with like Hall of Famers.
Is that like why is that a negative though?
He's getting drafted to the Knicks to be the man.
That's a fair point, I
Knicks
guess.
are
I
looking
mean,
for a
Brandon
guy.
Jennings got drafted to the Bucks to be the man, and
Danny
right.
Green, his first 3 years played a combined 28 games.
That was for Cleveland, right?
He played for Cleveland, then he went to the
first year.
Spurs. And then his breakout year was 9 points in 2011, 2012, his 4th season. The most points he ever averaged was 11.7.
Made 42% of his threes on 6 attempts.
Yeah, no, he's a great role player. I'm just saying, like,
I'll be honest, picking that top 10 is nuts. we cannot do that. We got to pick one of them.
You guys are sleeping on Ty. One of the best playmakers in the league and a good scorer.
I'm
I
cool with
voted
Ty
for
Lawson.
Yeah, I voted for Ty.
Okay, so
But
this
BJ got to
is
go next. Now
this
we're
is the
getting
Ty
into
Lawson spot. Okay, the Toronto Raptors.
Brandon Jennings.
Cool with that. I'm
And
taking
now-
Ricky over Danny Green.
The 10th overall pick, the Milwaukee Bucks.
This draft kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's mid after the first like 3 picks.
I would take Rubio over Collison too.
Me too.
I
But
would.
what's that
That's
worse?
valid.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 10th overall pick, we have Ricky Rubio. So our top 10, the Clippers take Curry, the Grizzlies take Harden, the Thunder take Blake, the Kings take DeMar, the Timberwolves take Jrue Holiday and Tyreek Evans back to back. The Warriors take Jeff Teague, the Knicks take Ty Lawson, the Raptors take Brandon Jennings, and the Bucks take Ricky Rubio.
Not bad. Not
Nice.
great.
It's just terrible.
No, it's funny because I was watching the clip yesterday of Brandon Jennings just crashing out, and he was just like, "They have never been better than me. They have never in my life. They've never been better than me. I'm better than all of them."
Yeah, he was going crazy. Did you see Jeff Teague's response?
Yeah, he was just like, "You got the Chuck."
He kept 100. He was like in high school early on, like Brandon got it. Like as his career started to path out,
He was
the
chucking up
man.
shots.
he was
was,
good.
man.
He was solid, There's
Yeah.
nothing crazy. For him to be yelling like that, you would think he has like multiple All-Star games, maybe an All-NBA chipped in there. Nah.
Can we guess how many seasons Brandon Jennings shot over 40% from the field?
Like
Brother,
two.
he was 6'1", 160. I doubt any.
Yeah, he first career shot 38% from the field.
He built like Trey
I'm
Young.
looking at it now. I gotta put my glasses on. 49% true shooting for his career. Killian Hayes level.
Like, I don't want to ride for a guy who's 49% true shooting. I really don't.
I just feel like at the time it didn't feel
Early
like that.
2010s. A little
Yeah, the
different.
At the
efficiency
time,
was
we really
different.
didn't care. Again, at the time, we were really interested in how cool do you look playing basketball.
Yeah, but he was impactful. Like the year that they made the playoffs his rookie year, and he dropped 55 his rookie year. He was awesome his rookie year. And then when Monte Ellis came to town, they made the playoffs. They were one of the best backcourt duos in the league.
Yeah, he's solid.
It
Efficiency
never,
was not
it
different.
never felt like he was that inefficient until I went back and looked at the numbers, and I'm like, oh wow, he was really inefficient. But it never felt like that. It always felt like he was impactful.
I'll be honest, most guards that size aren't the most efficient guys in the world anyways.
Fact.
So, yeah.
I'm not going to pretend like I was watching Milwaukee Bucks basketball in 2010.
I don't
That was
hate
JJ Redick basketball, 2012,
Mm.
13.
JJ Redick. I remember
All I
that
knew
trade.
from Brandon Jennings was anything I learned in 2K.
Hmm.
And obviously
a
anything
demon in 2K.
anything after I've had to realize after he started screaming and yelling on podcasts.
No, yeah, it was pretty funny. I think he has a point. I mean, he started paying his mama's bills since he was 11 playing basketball.
Real.
He was like,
That's the case, then why do we care about Bradley Beal being shitty on the Suns?
He-
It's like they're getting money. Their
He was
families are
like-
rich forever.
Brandon Jennings was like, I ain't developed. I've been developed. I ain't had to develop.
He said, y'all went to college. I didn't go to college. They paid me to hoop. I was like, okay, big ball.
Oh, that's funny. No, yeah, I still think he goes top 10 in this draft. I think you could debate anywhere between like 7 and 10 range. But no, I think, the top 6 is pretty solidified, especially if like Tyreek Hill keeps his career on track. I
Tyreek
think
Evans,
he's definitely, Tyreek Evans keeps his career on track. I think definitely he's a top 6 pick.
Yeah, he just like, with all due respect, Brandon Jennings, you was trolling. You're not better than Jrue Holiday. I'll be honest. Y'all not in the same y'all not in the same category. Y'all not in
As
the
a
same
bucket
tier.
getter, like
Like,
one-on-one.
You barely that because Jrue Holiday could give you 19 and 21 on what you was shooting. I promise you.
Jrue Holiday.
Like, but Jrue Holiday will lock you the fuck up, Brandon.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
I don't know if Brandon Jennings is scoring on Jrue, with all due respect.
Yeah, like Jrue clears you, dude.
Brandon Jennings is little. Jrue Holiday's probably got like 30 pounds on him.
Like you in the Jeff Teague tier for sure. Like you and Jeff Teague, y'all could duke it out.
Aaron
Like
Paulson.
Jrue Holiday, you ain't in that tier. Like let that go.
Jrue
DeMarcus
Holiday,
Cousins.
yeah. Wait, DeMarcus Cousins what?
He tore his Achilles, and then Jrue Holiday proceeded to go into that series versus the Blazers and shut down Dame and give you 24 points. I mean, Brandon Jennings never doing that.